Hi, I'm Jesse, and I'm here today at Samovar Tea Lounge in the Mission Castro of San Francisco with Christine Savage from Samovar. And we're here today to talk about Japanese green tea. So these are all green teas. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about how they get to looking so different.
What makes each of these teas look so different is the way that they're processed. So when I say that this is an asamushi style sencha, what that means is that it's a lightly steamed sencha. It's only been steamed for about 30 seconds before its final drying process. So what that results in is a stylish looking tea, which means that the leaves are long, shiny, and needle-like leaves. And this will produce a kind of golden, yellowish green infusion. This is the hoji cha. With this, the twigs and the leaves have been taken from the plant and then roasted. So you get this sort of amber color and also this darker brown leaf. The lobo cha is an example of a fukamushi sencha. When I say that, that means it's been deeply steamed. It's been steamed for 90 seconds. And while an asamushi style leaves the leaves intact, fukamushi breaks up the tender leaf. This processing was introduced about 30 years ago in order to deal with the declining water quality in Japan. And so this produces a much greener, sweeter, more opaque brew, which is, a quality sought after right now with senchas. It's very delicious. And then this one here is an example of a genmai cha. We call this one ryoko cha. So we have a sencha, a steamed Japanese green tea, mixed with toasted rice and matcha powder. So it gives a really green infusion, which is what ryoko cha means, green tea. This one here is called Spring Twig, and it's a kuki cha and matcha blend. And we call it Spring Twig because the stems that you see here, kuki means stem, so it's a stem tea. The stems that you see here are from the spring harvest, so they're really high in polysaccharides and very sweet. And then to that we've added a matcha powder, so you get this really sweet, creamy infusion. And then this final one, this powder here, is the matcha powder. And this is a famous traditional Japanese tea that's used for tea ceremony. And the way that it's processed is the leaves are grown under shade and then for 1 month under total darkness, which really makes the chlorophyll grow, overproduce in the leaf, which makes it a vibrant green and makes for a sweeter leaf also. This tea, after the leaves are picked, it's deboned, or they take the little stems out of it, and then you just have the leaf itself, and then they take that and they put it inside of a stone mill, which is like 2 stones turning in opposite direction, and then out falls this beautiful green jade powder.
And what do you have on your left?
Well, this here are all the implements that you would need to prepare matcha powder. You've got the matcha powder in here, a scoop to scoop out the matcha powder, and the whisk to whisk up the matcha powder inside of the bowl.
Well, thank you, Christine, for this amazing education about Japanese green tea. And I think it's time that we start drinking.
All right.